CRED, when we think of the Indian startup ecosystem and think of CRED, the only predecessor to this across the globe would probably be Apple. When we think of Apple, we think of sleek designs, we think of, a great user experience, something that everyone wants to vie for. And that's exactly what CRED is trying to emulate in the Indian startup ecosystem. Now, you'll notice I didn't say Indian fintech ecosystem for a very, very specific reason. It's because I don't really see CRED as just a fintech app. Sure, they do have a payment gateway. They do allow you to make P2P payments. I mean, vendor to person to vendor payments. They're now getting into lending, personal lending, and all of that. But they have like an entire D2C discovery infrastructure in place that even the likes of Amazon probably would shy away from. In fact, if you do a case study comparison of Amazon's marketplace versus CRED's D2C discovery marketplace that is there, and especially given the CRED coins that, so many people keep saying that, what do we do with these CRED coins? These new D2C brands that are coming up these days, they prefer going on to CRED, launching themselves on CRED. What is that brand? GoQuick was one very, very interesting case study around that, where they first launched on CRED. And then a couple of weeks later, seeing the demand of the products that they were seeing over there, they started branching out to Flipkart and Amazon and all of that. Similar with the headphone brand Leaf as well. Some of the premium products, they went on to CRED because obviously CRED has created that gated ecosystem of consumers who have that, they're aspirational because that's why they're even going towards CRED, right? They like that UX, they like that customer experience that is there. So they are an aspirational set of customers. In banking parlance, we call them the affluent masses. So they are that they would be willing to spend. And plus you can get like very good real-time feedback as well to see, are people willing to spend only if they have like a 40% discount through CRED coins, in which case that is what they would end up giving in Amazon or Flipkart to the masses as well. So that way, I think CRED is a very interesting sort of a case study per se. Now with the recent sets of acquisitions, in 2020 that Kunal Shah started doing on the NBFC side of it, they are also trying to create a marketplace for lenders over there. And that again is a very interesting, I think the timing of it for them, they got it pretty by some fluke or by some sort of serendipity. They got the timing super right, because with the FLDG norms now coming in, all co-lending partnerships that were there with fintechs for NBFCs and banks, they're going to want to source better quality loans. And CRED, basis the past 6-8 months where they've been lending through their NBFC partners as well as others, they do claim to have a less than 1% default rate. That is going to be crucial, especially if banks want to start lending to new to credit customers. They would want to source good quality loans from the likes of CRED, so that they can take that 5% risk on the new to credit sort of customers that are coming in for them, where they will have a margin. So this, I think, as a marketplace, CRED's lending strategy comes into play at this juncture especially. So I wouldn't be surprised if, of course, New Tap and Parfite are things that they've started lending on now. So we'll see the effects of it in the next quarter or the quarter after that. Because so far they've been lending with the likes of IDFC and all of that. But even then, we've seen good retention numbers over there. The NPAs are pretty low over there. So I think that is one very good thing that plays out in favor of CRED over here.